Flashcats, and welcome to another episode of Volcano Block. As you can see, the main area of the base looks the same, but I have done some changes since last time. I went ahead and made a whole bunch of clay and made all our stairs bricks. And when we come up here, I also farmed a ton of Zenstone. I actually need to put the lever back for this guy. But made Zenstone for the entire base, and then I made 4 offshoots using some more cobblestone walls, some stone bricks, and gotta love me some Zenstone. But today, it's time to finish up Chapter 2. And to finish up Chapter 2, we need an atomic reshaper, which is going to require 4 ceramic, a block of redstone, 2 carbon plates, some glowstone, and a perfected circuit. Well, we have the ceramic, we have glowstone. This just ends up being some carbon dust, which we can get from charcoal. So I actually have that in my inventory. I'm going to go ahead and craft that down into those carbon plates. And from looking at things, I did not see enough glowstone, so we are going to have to make some of that. Let's grab our 4 ceramic. And let's see here. What else did we need? We needed some redstone, which is over here. Let's turn that into a block. Alright. And now we're going to need a heat block. Oh, that's not right. There we go. So we'll need 1 nether gem, which I believe we have in here. There we go. And we can craft our heat block. Again, this is going to be one of those things where we place it down and it is going to have to be in unloaded chunks to be exploded. So let's make sure that we get that taken care of. We don't want them claimed because then they won't blow up properly. Flint and steel, come over here. Eat a little bit of bread. Ooh. Zenstone's not the most durable. So important to note, next time we do this, let's not do this on Zenstone. Place those back down, and one final one. There we go. Alright, now we have this. We're going to need a block of gold. Looks like we have plenty of gold to make that. And block of gold, and let's come down here to our wonderful stabilizer. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look up what shard we actually needed to make glowstone. I believe it was the yellow one. Yep. So we're going to need 4 of the yellow shard. Let's see here. Where are our shards? Here we go. We have 36 of them. That will work great. Alright. 2, 3, 4. And the gold block is already gone. So we'll just stand here and kind of... I like to just jump and hold right click, knowing that it's going to come into our inventory, and then we can place it down immediately. Just feels like the easiest way to do it to me. So let's... Hopefully this works pretty quickly. Yes, no, maybe? There we go. There we go. Alright, let's break our pieces of glowstone here. Alright. Ooh. Mouse went a little crazy there. Alright, so we have 10 glowstone. We can put one of these into a block and put the other one up in our drawer. Let's make sure we claim our chunks here again and chunk load them. Alright, back to normal. Put the rest of the glowstone up there. And we needed one more thing. Perfected circuit. So we need 1 piece of gold, perfected circuit, circuit plate. Do we have... We only have 3 nuggets worth of gold. So let's come put this in our grinder downstairs. Get that grinding up real quick. We will need a perfected circuit, and then what was the other piece we needed? 1 diamond. Should be pretty doable. And we wait. There we go. Alright, gold dust. Come on in. put this in here, and let's grab our diamond. Here we go. I think this is our diamonds. These are regular ones. These are pristine diamonds. Oops. Bottom ones are the real ones. Alright, put our diamond in here. Then we're going to need to put some fuel in here. Let's grab a piece of coal and throw it on in. Now guys, let's talk about this pack a little bit. Because it has been a little while since I've recorded a YouTube video for this. It's been probably a week or two. And one of the things that has happened since our last recording on stream was that we ran into some issues going into Chapter 5, towards just after the Scarab here. Spawning the Greater Sprite was something that we could do and wasn't too big of a deal. But spawning the Guardian of Sprites is something that has to be done in the Atom. And the Pharaoh's Heart, you have to go to the Atom as well. And unfortunately, every time I go to the Atom, I end up crashing. So this is caused by the soulless spawners, and I'm not sure what we're going to do once we get to this point in the series. We may go ahead and just cheat it in, and hopefully you guys can not crash when you go there, but it is important to note, this did break my world. I was not able to reload the world and have things fixed. It would just crash upon startup every time. So, if you get to that point in the series, be careful. Alright, we got our perfected circuit, and I'm glad I did not actually make the wrong one there. So, let's craft our atomic reshaper. Almost universally usable. And we get an upgrade here. Alright, is there something we're missing? Ah, we are missing the chest builder. We need 2 levers, a chest, and some iron. Well, that's super easy to do. Iron. 6. Need some of this. Do we have sticks? We do. So, let's do this. Make 2 levers. What was the final thing we needed out of that? Right in the middle. A chest. That is doable. Take this. Craft that. Put these 2 here. And we will make a chest builder. This will be super useful later on. When it comes to storage. So, we'll place him down right there. Quest complete. Gets us back a chest. And... we're missing basic pipes as well. Just going to be 4 stone and 2 pieces of wood. Like so. Oops. Alright, we made pipes. Do we need more pipes? I think it was 8, right? Yep. Alright. Some more sets of pipes. I have watched several people play through this pack on my own, trying to learn some other things that I might not know. I still have not found anybody that has found a use for these pipes. So, if you know what these pipes are used for, let me know in the comments. I didn't really find anything too interesting. Inspirations gives us the pipes, but I didn't see anything really to do with them. So let me know in the comments if you have found something to do with them. Alright, let's claim our other 8 pipes that it's giving us as a reward. And we have finished Chapter 2. Let's take a look at Chapter 3. We are going to need some dark gems. Well, how do we get dark gems? Dark gems are going to come from dark ore, and dark ore is going to come from stone and the atomic reshaper that we just made. Alright, well, atomic reshaper is going to need a couple things. A, it's going to need a ton of heat from the energy and arrow heater. It's going to need primordium, like so, and we're going to need to feed it some stone, which is something I'll have to work on getting more of in the future. But, so what this is going to do is it's going to take this and turn it into a random ore. There's some ores that it can make, some ores that it can't make. Do we have... Alright, we'll put this in here for now. I was cooking some things up. But, I'll kind of show you what this does once it gets heated up. It does take a while. Let's put our gold away. Right here. And you'll note these platforms that I made off to the sides, they'll be useful later on. We're probably not going to be using them till probably the middle of Chapter 3, I would assume. Somewhere around here-ish. So probably a couple episodes away yet. But it was something I was interested in doing and had the time to do, so I went ahead and did it. I think it looks good. So we are almost up to temperature here. Got to get to 225, I believe. We are up to 218, so let's go ahead and put some more stuff away while we're waiting. This. The reactor is something we'll need later. Capacity, shovel, nether crystal. Actually, I think that can go in here, right? Yep. Alright, and we've got a bunch of stuff ready to go in there. Some of our Zen saplings that were left over. So if you turn the... Let's talk about those. I don't know if I talked about this last time. So if you take a Zen sapling, oops, and plant it, that will give you the Zen wood and return some saplings. Well, if you take that sapling, you can turn it into Zen. Or if you take the wood, you can also turn that into Zen. Then, if you take our Zen and surround it with cobblestone, you can make Zen stone. And that's how we made all this. Just important to know. Alright, we're up to 250. Oh, and we got our dark ore. There we go. Exactly what we were wanting. I'm actually going to take... the problem with this early on is you have to stand here and really just get the stuff out of here as it goes. Until you can automate it. I don't think there's any way to automate it early with a hopper, because you need heat on the bottom to be pumping in, which means you can't put a hopper below it. Don't think we have access to mineral saplings quite yet to get away through that, so this is what we're going to have to do for a couple moments. We're going to need a bit of this dark ore going into today, so once we are done with this, I will be right back. Alrighty guys, we're back, and now you can see the results of what we had. We have 16 energy and dust left over. This is burning up the last little bit of the last piece we had. We don't have any more stone. So we got 3 emerald ore, 12 iron ore, 7 redstone ore, 3 diamond ore, 7 gold ore, 10 lapis, and 8 dark ore. I believe that's actually exactly the amount I was looking for. So let's get our dark gems. We need to go down to our rotor grinder, and we're going to throw a bunch of these in. We only need 1 for the quest, I believe, so we can put the stack in there, and it'll get going. Thankfully, having this over the lava, we don't actually need it to heat up. It's already at heat 100% of the time. Just like we want, right? Alright, dark gem, quest complete. It's going to give us another chest and the EvilCraft book. Alright, now, sentient core. Let's talk about the sentient core. We're going to need some lapis, some glowstone, and an azul ingot. Well, I'm not actually sure. Do we have any azul ingots? Don't see any down here. We do have our straw golem. Let's head back upstairs and take a look at what we have up there. I think we have some. There should be some lying around somewhere. Where did I get this string? I'm not sure. Aha! Here we go. Alright. 1 azul. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright. Let's make a sentient core. Alright. Quest complete on that. This is going to give us 4 imprisoned light. These will be useful later on. But for now, we are going to use this to make some metal diamond. So if we put a block of diamond with a shard of the sacred land. So we're going to need 9 diamonds. Where are diamonds? Is that 9? There we go. And shard of the sacred land, is that this one? There we go. Craft this into a diamond block. And we will head down to our usual area for this process. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 sentient cores, 1 block of diamond, and 4 shards. We will wait for this process to go as well. You can kind of see that this one gets a little bit worse as time goes. The higher the crafting it is, the less stability it has. These stabilizers, even making a heavy one, does not make it all that much better. Alright, we do have our 4 metal diamond. And go ahead and craft these back into ingots. We'll craft our block of diamonds back into diamonds. We'll head back upstairs and put some of this stuff away. Specifically the diamonds. Alright. Complete gives us 2 more diamonds. Put those away. And let's talk about the next thing we want to do. The next thing we want to do is make some dirt with fossils. This is going to be a similar process as putting stone in here, except now we need dirt. How much dirt do we have? We can throw a stack in here. And hopefully we shouldn't need too much dirt. This is going to be something that we'll use later on. We have quite a bit of a need of a specific type right now, though. Nether chest. Let's talk about this real quick. We'll place this down over here. So, a nether chest is good for similar to drawers in that, let's take a bunch of cobble here. If I put a stack of cobble in here, it holds it just like a chest. If I put a second stack of cobble in here, it actually holds more than just that one stack. Now, if I put wheat, it's going to, you know, go in a separate spot. But yeah, this holds quite a bit of stuff in it. I'm not sure the max. I want to say it's 512 per item, but not 100% sure. So we're going to let that heat up a little bit. And the next thing we're going to make is some Caminite blend. We need bone meal, 2 clay, a piece of sand, and some mysterious dust. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have any bone meal? We do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we need twice the number of bone meal? Can't actually remember. Let's take a look. No, it was twice the amount of clay. So we need 8 clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you can see, I filled up our clay drawers when I was making the bricks, because I knew that that would be something we would need. Caminite. We're going to need a bunch of this anyway. So, how much did we need? 16 of it. Okay, so we're going to need more than that. So it's 1 per, so let's take all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more sand. And we're going to need how much more clay? 16 more? A little bit too much. That's okay, though. Alright, make more Caminite. Quest complete. We are going to need more than this for... Oh, wait, what's going on here? Dirt with fossils. Oh, that's right. We need coarse dirt. I forgot. This is a good way to get clay, by the way, though. Gravel. Right, it was gravel. Coarse dirt. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Alright, coarse dirt in here. I'm a little forgetful when it comes to that kind of thing. Paying attention to what actually goes in here. Alright, there we go. Dirt with frozen fossils. Then dirt with fossils and moss. Dirt with fossils. Move these up here, and we're going to place these 4 down in our normal inventory once we have them. Dirt with glowing fossils. There we go. Alright. So, we're going to place all... This one is dirt with fossils, which gives us normal bone chunks. Dirt with fossils and moss gives us mossy bone chunks. Frozen ones give us frozen bone chunks. And, of course, the final one gives us ender bone chunks. Then, with these, you can shift right-click And did we get anything from that? We did not. Alright, there we go. We did it and got a creeper essence. This is going to be the basis for how we get into EvilCraft. You're going to need to make some soul books and do a bunch of things with those. Dirt with fossils. Alright. But the only ones we're actually caring about right now is the ender ones. So, more ender bone chunks. Didn't get anything from that. Dirt with fossils and moss. Alright, so I'm going to let this process, and once we have all of this processed, I will be right back. Alright, it is finally done processing, and let's go ahead and claim our 2 quest rewards. I did forget to do this. That gives us a soulless book and a choice. So oscillating gears, these are going to speed up how fast mobs spawn. Blood crystals are going to speed up the number of them that spawn each spawn, and murky orbs are going to make it to where you can be further away from a spawner for it to actually spawn. I tend to like taking the oscillating gears early on, and we're probably going to take one of each of those. So our next thing here is to make a mob spawner. We're going to need some ender steel bars and some ender dust. Well, how do we get ender dust? With an ender bone chunk and a sledgehammer. So we're going to need 2 iron, 3 sticks. I think we're actually going to have to process some of this wood into sticks. Not that much. 2, and then we should have some wood that was processed down here. Let's go put that to use. That we do. Alright. Put 1 through there. Our inventory is definitely getting cluttered up now, though. Holy cow. Alright, take those sticks, and now we can go up and... Oh, crap! Water? Do I have water? There we go. Woo! Every once in a while, my mouse just doesn't decide to go the same way. So, yeah, that's what happens when that happens. I've died quite a few times because of it. So, let's empty summoner, sledgehammer, craft it on up. And then we're going to take that and 1 ender bone chunk to make our ender dust. Let's talk about these ender steel bars. For that, we are going to need some ender steel. Well, how do we get ender steel? Fairly simple. You make it from ender dust plus iron dust. So, how much of this are we going to need? Here. So we need 8 bars, which means we need 6 ingots. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can put some clay back. Do we have clay? Oh, the clay is full. Then we shall put the gravel back. There we go. And head on downstairs. Grind up this iron into some dust. Not that one. This one. Ooh, our dark gems are done. Wonderful. Iron. Go in there. Let's go ahead and eat some of these. I know they're uncooked. We could probably cook them. Let's go ahead and do that. There's our dust. And we're going to need to make 6 of our ender dust. Only 6, please. Not 7. There we go. Did I? Oh, because we need 1 more for the middle itself. So, as we wait for this, let's talk about the other things we got from breaking down some of these enderbones. We got endermite essence and endermin essence. Endermen are probably my favorite to spawn in terms of EvilCraft. So that is what we will be using. I'm going to go ahead and put some of these books that we're getting away. If you ever need to look anything up, these books are all amazing. It does give you 2 soulless books. I'm not quite sure why. But that is a thing that happens. So what else can we put away? We can put the wheat away. We can put this chest in here. Alright. Final piece is done. Let's combine these. 6 of those with 6 of these to make ender iron blend. And then with that, we're just going to smelt it on up to get our ender steel. So I know this is going to be a poor use of charcoal, but it is much faster than having to wait and be efficient. Especially when we have an infinite charcoal farm right there. Let's check on our food. There we go. Eat one of those. Heal on up some more. And these should be done any second. There's that. There's that. And there's that. Alright. Glorious. Now we can craft these into ender steel bars. Take half of them and turn it into an empty summoner. Alright. Quest complete. This time we will get the blood crystals and a dark tank. Next thing we're going to need is the Soulbook of Spider. So, how do we make a Soulbook of Spider? Well, first we need to make a book and combine it with ender dust. And then you combine it with the essence. Well, let's find out. Spider essence. How do we get spider essence? Well, spider essence is coming from normal bone chunks. So, let's eat a little bit more food here. We're going to go place down our wonderful summoner over here. That is specifically what this platform was made for. It's gonna get changed a little bit as time goes, because we're not gonna want them spawning right there all the time. Alright, so normal bone chunks, pig essence, chicken essence, what else did we get? Rabbit, sheep, cow. Alright, we're gonna need to clear some inventory here. What do we have we can put away? We can put these away now, put that away. Our crook we can put away, the wood we can put away. Some sticks. This'll do. Alright. Let's see here. Any spider essence yet? There we go, 1 spider essence. Alright. We got 3. Alright, good enough. So, we'll hold off on that. This is the minimum I think you need to make the book. So, to make a book, we're going to need some sugarcane and some glue. Do we have either of those things up here? I see 1 piece of sugarcane. Do not see any down there. So, let's come down here, check our chests down here. Do we have any glue? Doesn't look like it. So that's going to need bone meal and can't remember. Glue was bone meal and a piece of sugar. Well, we needed sugar cane anyway, right? So, take one of these, craft it there, throw it into an infinite water source, craft up the glue. Now, we will turn our 3 sugar cane into paper, our 3 paper with a piece of glue into a book. We will turn 1 ender bone chunk into ender dust, and then we will craft that ender dust with a book to make a soul book, and finally the soul book with spider essence, and we'll make a soul book of the spider. Excellent. This is going to give us some existential essence, another choice, which will do that, and some vector plates. The goal here is basically to make a mob farm pretty soon. It wants us to collect some spider eyes by killing them, and it wants us to make a blood extractor, which I think we can do real quick. Let's go ahead and do that, and I'll kind of show you how this all works. So we need a piece of iron, I believe. Is our inventory full again? Goodness. Dirt. There we go. Alright, let's make our blood extractor. We need spikes, and we need the actual blood extractor, which needs a piece of glass. Which means we need stone dust, which means we need inventory space again. Alright, let's put a bunch of this essence in here. Fairly soon, in the next episode or 2, we will finally be able to get ourselves some glorious inventory sorting done. Alright, place that there, drop that. I need 1 more, please. I didn't want that many. Be gone with you. There we go. Alright, take 4 of that, craft that, and wait, what does this say? Place near water, it will eventually become dirt. Ooh, that's good to know. It's a good way to get a bunch of dirt, although we have the dirt burst seeds, so kind of up to you which way you want it. I think we can just craft this down here. So, back here, craft our blood extractor. And now we're actually going to need a sword as well. So let's go upstairs. Oops. Yeah, I broke part of the farm. Oh well. I will fix that later. Oh, we had glass here. So, what do we want to make our sword out of? Can we use pristine diamonds? I'm still trying to figure out what things accept pristine diamonds and which ones don't. Aha, it did work. Alright, we have diamond sword. We will make a better sword at some point here. So, we're going to put 2 blood crystals. First, Soulbook of Spider. You'll notice that it has 10% of souls remaining, and it's going to slowly start ticking up to summon our spiders. Now, if I place upgrades on it, it's going to reset that. So, it's important to put all your upgrades on quickly. Alright, so we have range. If I get too far away, you'll notice this guy will stop working. How far away is it? There we go. He stopped working. If I get close enough, he'll start working again. And he's going to spawn a certain number of spiders based on the red crystals that we put on. So once this spawns here in a moment, that's pretty much going to be it for today. We didn't quite accomplish everything, but let's grab this, condensed blood, and we will take some more gears, and that will speed up this process a bit. Now you can see it goes up pretty quickly once you have the 4th one. Alright, condensed blood, we will use that. Existential essence again. And this is going to be some blood and a dark power gem, which we'll get into next time. For now, let's get our spiders a spawning and take a look here. How many spider eyes did we need? Just the 1. This will give us another set of oscillating gears. If we take a look at oscillating gears, they're not the hardest to craft. You just need 4 iron and an ender bone gear, which comes from, ender bones. And those come from ender bone chunks, or sometimes from some different pieces here. And sometimes you can just get them to drop. Oh, there's our spiders. Die! Did we get a spider? No, we did not. Unfortunate. But we did get some blood. You'll notice the amount of blood you get for a kill depends on the amount of hearts that mob has. So, if it has, 2 or 3 hearts, you're not going to get much blood. If it has more than that, you're going to get a lot more. So, my favorite to farm manually is Enderman. If you're just wanting blood, that's probably the best way to go. If you're wanting items as well, I do like farming wither skeletons. And at some point in the future, we will get into that because we do need to spawn the wither a couple times. And you need some good things for that. So, let's see if this next spawning of our spider friends drops a spider eye. And either way, this will be the end of the episode. We'll figure out next time what we can get doing for some automated spawning and not having to deal with this too much. You will notice that sometimes you only get the 1. But next time we'll come back, we'll get our spider eye. And that will be that. Other than that, we'll get into some more EvilCraft. We need some 3D glasses, some Zora saplings, which this mod is pretty cool. I like the Zora stuff from Prodigy Tech. It's very fun to work with and has some pretty cool aspects. And then we may even get into some embers tomorrow. So I will see you guys next time with some spiders. Bye guys. If you liked what you saw in today's video, click that subscribe button in the middle. If you want to see similar content to today's video, click on the playlist on the left. Otherwise, our most recent video is hanging out on the right. Hope to see you guys next time.